Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to put your name on a stick or bamboo saber, whichever you prefer, or any sabers in the future. So, the first thing you want to do is come on over to BSMG Wiki, and you're going to want to go to 3D Models Guide. Then you're going to want to go to Custom Sabers, Custom Sabers Guide. Alright, here we go. So, you're going to go to the Custom Sabers Guide, and you're going to download the Unity project here. So first off, if you've never made a saber, you're going to need Unity 2018.1.6 F1. So you can just search that up and then go to Unity Archive and then scroll down, go to Unity 2018, and then you're going to download Unity 1.6 or 1.1.6 right there, and then install that. Once you download that, then you're going to get this. Then you're going to need the Custom Saber Unity file project right here. You'll also need the tutorial saber. So then you'll need Blender, so you'll need to install Blender as well. I'm not going to teach you how to use it, so you're going to have to figure it out yourself, because there are plenty of good tutorials out there on learning Blender. I can try to help in the comments if you need anything. Now you're going to open my Discord server, which I'll link in the description. And under the tab Gallery, you'll find a section called Free Models. And I will put free models in there that you can use however you like. And I'm going to be using the stick or the bamboo as an example. So first thing you're going to do is open Blender, and it's going to pop up with this menu. You click out of it and delete the cube that spawns in. You'll import the OBJ, and then you're going to get whatever you're using. So I'm going to put in the bamboo, and it'll spawn in like this. And the reason you may need the tutorial saber is for scaling. So let me just go ahead and import that as well, the stick. So see, the stick, when I made this, it was quite big, so you may want to scale it down. And in the tutorial saber, there's a short one and a long one. Use the long one because it's just more accurate. So my bamboo's all shrunk down. So now that we have it in here, all you're going to do is, for your name, you're going to put in text, and then you'll click tab to go into edit, and then you'll type in your name. So I'm going to put clamps. So you put your name. If you have like a short name like orb or something, you may want to put a couple spaces and put orb again, but I'll show you in a second. So I'll put clamps for now. And what you'll do is go to add up here, or do Shift A, and then go to curve, and then click circle, and then you'll rotate it, so R, X, 90, and put it on this axis here. Then over here on the right side, you'll see this little modifier button, and you'll go to the text, and you'll add a modifier. So make sure you click on the text, add a modifier, and then you'll add a curve modifier. Then you'll click this little drop tool and click on Bezier circle, and it should put your name like this. So we can quickly rotate our name 90 degrees like this, so it's facing this way. It'll look strange because you have to go onto the circle click tab, F3, and then you'll type in switch, and then that will fix the direction. So you can scale this circle down by clicking S, and you can shrink the name however small you want it to be. So I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to down here put clamps again, and then as you can see right here, it's overlapping, so we'll click on the circle and then we'll scale it up, and we just want to get it as even as possible. That's alright. So positioning doesn't really matter that much in Blender. The only thing that really matters is that you have it on the correct axis, because you can always move it later. So I have my name right here, and you have your bamboo. You don't need to export this, you just need this here. Unless you're resizing it, you don't need to export it. So click File, Export, Wavefront, and make sure you have the name selected, and make sure you check Selection Only, and then export it as name or something like that. Make sure you put it on wherever you want to export it to. Then you'll open up Unity, and whenever you open that Unity project, it'll look something like this. You'll have these two things here. I always delete one of them and then leave another one for scaling. So I usually just shrink it to half the size like this, so it's super thin, so you can get the size correctly. So then you'll want to drag this to the side and drag your name in here, and then the model you want to use. So I want to use bamboo, so I'll drag bamboo into here, and it'll be like pretty large, so I'm pretty sure this would be like 0.085. No, a bit smaller. So if you're doing bamboo, just do 565, looks good to me. Alright, so now what you want to do is delete this, and you'll be left with this right here. So you'll put this here, and you'll put it at 000, and then you'll do the same thing, 565, and then wait, no, I did that, that's right. See here, name, and you'll just want to do this, and you'll see it'll pop up here. We may want to make that, yeah, it is a bit smaller. Do 0.3 on each scale there, and we want it to be down toward the bottom, so we'll just do this, just move it down there ourselves. And then you'll want to go to materials and create a new material, and you'll go up here to this arrow here, Beat Saber, and then you'll do unlit glow. You want to make sure this glow is set to 0, and then custom colors unchecked, and then you'll name this one name color, or you could just name it glow matte white or something like that. So then you'll just want to drag it onto there, and then you'll want to drag this on to there. So now right here we have our left saber. So I will also provide trails. So now that we have this, you'll put this into left saber, copy it, paste it into right saber, then you'll drag right saber up, make sure you highlight this, and then you'll drag the blue onto it. Over here you'll put 0, so you have 2 spinning names, and then you're also going to need to create a game object, and you can name it whatever you want. You can name it N, which will be the top, and then create another game object and name this one Start. Put those in your saber, copy and paste it. There we go, we have end start, end start. So these do nothing besides basically show where we want our trails to be. So you'll want to put this right here, and you want to put start right below it, somewhere about there, so you can see we have start and end. And then you just want to copy those down, and we have start, end, and then you'll want to grab my trail from my Discord server. I have 2 trails that you can pick from. I'll be adding more soon, but for now these are the 2 that I have for you to use. You'll want to click here, and you'll want to add custom trail to both left and right saber. Custom trail. So this is an important part here. So you want to make sure end is on end point and start is on start point, or whatever you named them. Just remember to keep track of yours. You'll click on right saber next, so you have start, end. You click on right saber, end, and then start. Then you'll want to put a trail material. So we have our 2 trails here, so I'll create a material and we'll name this trail. Then we'll want to go up here, particles, additive multiply. We'll add a texture, and we will add our trail. Then you can change these values. You can also change the tile. You can change the tiling. So if I wanted to put it at like 0.5, I could. And as you can see down here, that's 5. I could put it at 0.5 and make it really thick, or I could put it at 10 and 10 and make it like a billion, but I don't know why you do that. So we're just gonna leave it at 1, 1. Then sometimes I do 0.99 just to get rid of those extra lines. Then you'll see this down here, and we'll have our additive trail here. So we'll click on left saber. You'll drag the trail material there. Right saber, drag the material there. So you could have 2 different trails for each saber. Then you'll want to make sure that the color type is set to left saber, and then right saber, and then you can just make this blue, and you can make this blue, not red. Then you can make this one red. You can set the length to whatever you want. I put mine at 14 because it's just a good length. And then you have your trails done. So yeah, your trails are done, and in game you can customize it however you want. You can adjust the length if you want to, but the only reason you really want to make sure you get all this correctly is if you ever give the saber to somebody and they're using like custom saber mod instead of Saber Factory, and the color breaks if you don't do left saber and right saber colors. It'll appear as white, or if you were to set it like this, it would appear as red and blue. So make sure you have it set to left and right saber. The trail color isn't important unless you're doing custom color, but I just set it anyways because it looks better. And if you want to animate this, you could be done here after you put a trail on it. I'll demonstrate how to put a trail on after this. So just for simplicity's sake, I'll delete one of the names for now, and you'll want to add a component, and it'll be animator, and you don't need to open that menu. Rotating name, yes, and then you'll click the record button, and once again go to 1 second, the rotate button, and you'll rotate it around, and like that. Let go, and then boom, and then if we click play, it spins. So you can see how it stops. We don't want it to do that, so you click flat and flat. I also forgot to do both tangents linear. Both tangents linear. And there you go. If I were to move this to 2 seconds and then click play, it would be slower. So yeah, there you go. So you got that, and now I'll show you what I do to render. So firstly, make sure you still have this open. You'll add a plane, drop it below the saber, put this out like this, enough where like that. Then you'll click onto the bamboo and add a material to it. If there's not one already, choose a color, so I'll do red. Then you'll go down to emission, put this up, red, and then you will click here on your name, add emission white, and we'll leave it like that. Then you'll want to go to world settings, set the color to black. Then you'll go to your rendering engine, make sure it's set to Eevee, ambient occlusion, bloom, and screen space reflections. To adjust your camera, if you don't have a numpad, it's 0 by default with numpad. So you go to preferences, input, emulate numpad, and then you can do Control Alt 0 to place your camera. This is where I put mine at. So then you just click the rendered button, and you can see right here it is rendered like that. So if you want it to be brighter, like mine, then you'll want to put the emission at like 10 or 5 or something, and then you'll click the render button up here and render image, and then you click image, save as. So as you can see, it looks decent. I'm not actually going to render it because I don't want this. You'll go back to Unity project, and you can just drag and drop the image in here. So I'll demonstrate that now with one of my renders. I'll go ahead and put the bamboo image in here. Then with the bamboo, you'll click on it and then go to texture type, sprite, apply. Then you'll go to window, saber exporter, and then you'll name it. So I'll put my name clamps, and then I'll put the saber name, which would be bamboo in this case. And then because I set the bamboo picture as a sprite, I click it there, and then I click export bamboo. I'll just name it bamboo tutorial, export bamboo, and then you'll find your Beat Saber custom sabers, and you'll save it right here, and then give it a second. It'll say export successful, and then you're done. You can go into Beat Saber and you can play, and you'll have your custom saber in Beat Saber. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Before that, just subscribe, like the video, share it with anybody that needs help, and thank you for watching.